How you doing?
Let's talk, y'all. Aunties, uncles, nieces, nephews, cousins, and friends. Make sure to hit the like button when you come in. And some of what I might say might make you feel away, but that's okay. We gonna live to face another day, okay? So when it comes to Wendy, y'all gonna prepare to be sick of me, because I'm not stopping. So Where's Wendy has aired. She's listed as the producer. Her son's listed as the executive producer, and she has her rights. And I found that very interesting when I saw the credits, because her funds are tied up. So if your funds are tied up, if you're doing this project, where exactly is the money going? You know, it's odd to me. Now, I can see the son listing himself, because that's a smart business move. Because keep in mind, he's not in any guardianship or things of that nature. So what he earns, he earns. And sometimes the rich get coy like that. So I would have just had my son listed, so any revenue generated off of it, my son would profit and I would get to keep it as well. Which brings me to the producers of the series. So they released a statement and stated that they did not know of the dementia diagnosis when they were filming, and had they known, they wouldn't have done it. Cap, because guess what? Once you found out that she had it, you had ample opportunity to shelve it and say, we're not going to do this. So let's not throw rocks and hide our hands, and now we want to cry wolf and say, oh my goodness, we didn't know, and X, Y, and Z. Okay? Another cap. No doctor has confirmed this, or family hasn't seen a doctor diagnosis. This information is coming from her team. Now, we've seen the team, which I'm going to get into, so I'm concerned too. Please, a licensed professional, stand up. Now, clearly we can see that something's wrong. We can see memory loss, and we can see all of those things. So yes, something is wrong. But as far as this team, I wouldn't take any word from them at all. So I'm going to start with the family first. Wanda, you're an attorney. Wanda, you are an attorney. Wanda, you are a lawyer. Wanda, you are an attorney. See, that's where I'm upset, because Wendy, you're like, Wendy's sister is an attorney. I don't know why she did not want to originally be on camera and be a part of that. And I don't know why she didn't even speak of this. But the fact that she was playing as if she was not knowledgeable in certain areas or did not know how this can occur. Sis, you are an attorney. I'm disappointed in why you conducted yourself in that way in that documentary as an attorney. I think you're very well aware of the process. I think you know more than what you stated, and you had an opportunity to boss up, and I'm wondering why. Which brings me to the husband in a now deleted post when he went on his rant on Instagram, pointing fingers at you being involved when the family had control of the money. Because let's face it, when the son had access $100,000 on Uber Eats delivery, yeah, you guys were going through some money. And as a 20-something-year-old kid, I'm not faulting him. And he stated in the documentary that he never did anything without his mom's permission, but I'm calling cap on that too. I'm sorry. It's gonna hurt somebody's feelings. Sis, I think you were very well aware of her condition, and I definitely think if you had access to funds, you would dip and dabble, because she's not gonna miss it. She's a millionaire, right? Allegedly. Now, with an estimated net worth just in 2023 of 20 million, which is crazy, because I think she was getting double digits per season for that show with 14 seasons. So I don't see how even 20 million is her net worth in 2023. And here, fast forward to 2024, her net worth is estimated $500,000. Something occurred when the family had control of the funds. Let's just be honest. And as an attorney, I don't like how you are acting naive and oblivious to the fact you are a lawyer. I can't stress that enough. An entire attorney. I can't stress that enough. But anyway, so let's get into the manager. Nope, I want to rewind. Let's get into the Shelby chick first, because I'm done with her. I don't like you. I don't like you. I don't like what you portrayed. I don't like you. You seem extremely dishonest, and you seem extremely manipulative, and you seem like you would be a part of some sort of plot. You just do. That's what you presented. You looked in that camera and they said, do you see anything of concern or alarming? And you had the gall to say no. Are you insane? We're watching this and we can see this, and this is someone that you're around, that you are sipping with, yet you don't see anything that's alarming. So you mean to tell me that people behave like that and that's normal behavior? It's not impulsive, it's not erratic at all. You looked in the camera, sis, and said no. Wendy knows her limits. Does she now? Because if she knew her limits, we wouldn't be here. Because keep in mind, Wendy has battled with substance abuse for years. She does not know her limits. She was an addict. And that's not downing her. That's being honest about her substance abuse, which she spoke about. So let's understand, people that have addictions, they do not know their limits. Dumbass, get her away from me. Now on to Will, the manager. There was one part, my chatters, that was of so concern to me that I still think about it. So in the documentary, there's a part, I believe they're in the kitchen or somewhere in the home. They had an opportunity to edit this, but Wendy makes it clear to tell Will that he's coming with her upstairs. It's the tone in which he said it, because keep in mind, Wendy's very educated. She has her degree. She had a brief marriage for 5 months prior to, Mr. Jackass. And her parents had 3 master's degrees between them, and one was a teacher, one was a principal. She comes from education, so she's no fool. So it's the tone in which she said it. There was a little smirk, and he even repeated it. Oh, you want me to come upstairs with you? What are you doing, sir? Why are we going upstairs? Why did the camera cut off? What was taking place upstairs? Why did she have to announce that? Now, you debunked the rumors in 2020, 2022 when there was rumors that there was a fling or something, but something was occurring. That scene was very concerning to me. I don't know why production kept that. Why did she ask you to go upstairs? Why was her face looking as if it did? I don't know if anyone noticed that, but please go back and watch that when they go upstairs together and how he just followed. What are you doing? What are you doing, sir? Now, as far as he's concerned, I can't say that someone, just because you don't have the skills, you can't do something, because that would be ignorant, right? But let's be honest. You don't have the skills to deal with this. This is a lot. This is someone that needs licensed professionals. This is someone that needs years of experience. You're not that, sir. You can be a good friend, yes, but you're not that. And speaking of being a good friend, while you were on the camera, it was really great to make sure that you're checking the drawers and no alcohol bottles. And hey, big man, no liquor at the restaurant. But keep in mind, when she needed those blood transfusions, when they found her, she was under your watch too, sir. So where was that same energy then? Oh, was it because the cameras were off? So you're not innocent either. So please, let's not try to paint this when the cameras were on. You were very much present when she was in those conditions, when everyone was concerned. You were around her. You're not qualified to do this, sir. Step away. If you say that you love her, hashtag let Wendy go. Love her enough to understand that you can't do this job, because it's not about the money, right? And speaking of the money, I'll get back to him, because keep in mind, y'all gonna be sick of me, because the more I find out, the more I'm gonna report on this. And just like that Chris Crocker was screaming, leave Britney Spears alone over a decade ago, I feel like that same sentiment needs to be applied for Wendy Williams, because we are watching her death. Wendy Williams is going to die if she continues to be around these people, if the powers that be keep allowing this, if she's surrounded by vultures, she will die. Hashtag let Wendy go. Now, as far as this court-ordered guardian, as per Andrew Cuomo, go to News Nation, this guardian has claimed an illegal litigation of misappropriating $30 million for someone else. So you mean to tell me someone that is in legal litigation can now be my guardian? Really? And Sister Attorney Wanda, you know nothing of this and you can't do anything? You're an attorney, sis. Step up. And as far as the brother, let's be honest. There was not too long ago when you were on a rant about a year and a half ago, really kicking your sister's back in when she was down around the time that your mother passed away. I didn't forget that. Now, granted, siblings and family quarrel, but you were very nasty online, sir. You were. This is a major issue that's going on. I was feeling like this is horrible. Why is this shown? But I'm glad it is, because it can show the evil that's going on, everything that's taking place, and how people will still not do anything. That's what it's showing. I want to see, now that people are outraged and saying this is crazy, the family has cried and done all this, so now what? Because that's what I feel like this is showing. It's showing that we can do this, put it in your face, and there's nothing you're going to do about it. Hashtag let Wendy go. As always, draw your own conclusion and prepare to be sick of me, because each update I get, my chatters, we're going to talk about Wendy.